Welcome back to Cryptopia, where we go over the wet and wild happening in NFT land. Don't forget to like and subscribe on your way in. Today, I'm taking a look at RaidParty. It's a bit of an older NFT that has been around already, but this is the first time that I came across it, as its popularity seemed to have a recent spike a few days ago. And so I just wanted to take a look at it, and it's an on-chain idle MMO. So to my understanding, you kind of have it like this. It's sort of like this over here, where which you have like your main guy in the middle here, but you have all these automatic attacks happening while you're clicking away at the middle person, dealing damage, and you get points, kind of like that. And then you have points that you get as well. In this case, the points are CFTI, which is the utility token of the RaidParty ecosystem. Use it to mint new NFTs, enhance your current ones, and more. Start your party with RaidParty heroes. So these are basically your RaidParty heroes, and there's, I believe, 1,000 of the Genesis ones, and then there's about 5,000 of other ones. When you have these particular parties, or these particular NFT, which also doubles as a PFP, they come with abilities. So this is the white paper. We're just gonna stuff through some of the bits and summarize it so we don't go through the entire thing. But the RaidParty heroes is the trademark for their project and the kind of the barrier for entry, as I said. This will give you certain abilities such as party damage multipliers, enhancements and base party limits. While the Genesis one specifically decrease the amount of price it takes to summon a hero. So you have these fighters, which we will get into. So the RaidParty fighters, they're the real deal. They're the damage dealers of the RaidParty ecosystem. They hit hard to yield that converted CFTI. So what your RaidParty heroes basically are the ones that are sort of the generals, if you want to think about them like that, and kind of dishing out supported enhancements and additives. I don't want to use the word enhancements, especially in this particular NFT, but they support differently. And then these guys are the actual damage dealers. These are the ones we saw above. So here's some of the look of kind of just what you're going to be seeing, the different styles that they come in. They look pretty cool. And what's going to happen here is that they have their own attributes, which is that they're DPS dealers, and then there's enhancement levels. You can enhance both the fighters and the heroes. This costs their native token, and when you do that, you can level up its traits. This is almost limitless as far as I understand, or it is limitless, and this keep going, but they do have in mind the level of being overpowered, as well as when each time you enhance your character, it costs. So if you keep doing it over and over and over again, the amount becomes astronomically almost impossible to afford another enhancement, which they take into consideration. But also, if you're not careful, too much enhancements can become your downfall. Essentially, it's not 100% that when you go to enhance, it will enhance. It could downgrade your character altogether. That is a chance. So when you start off, 0% chance, you know what I mean? You can still fail, but it doesn't matter. You're not going to lose anything. But then as you start doing it more and more and more, definite chance of losing, of failing, and also a definitely higher chance of getting a downgrade because of it. So in order to get heroes, you would have to sacrifice 20 fighters to 15 fighters, and you can only do it about once every 24 hours unless you have a Genesis hero, which allows you to do it in 18 hours and only costs 15 fighters instead of the 20 fighters. So when it comes to the fighters, you're actually also able to rent out your fighters to other people, kind of a mercenary thing where you can have like 3 mercenary fighters and you can rent them out to somebody at a time to make passive income. There's also guild functions that are going on as well, where you can work with guilds and raids. So I mean, that's pretty much the basics of this project. I just thought it was really cool, so I wanted to quickly talk about it. Not going to go too crazy. Don't want this video going on for too long. If you guys are interested in this and the first time you're hearing it, link in the description down below. Head over to their website, head over to their Discord, get involved and learn whatever it is you need to learn to get more involved. All right, guys, thanks for watching.